I'm Anita.
I'm Callum.
I'm Warren.
We are
inCyber.
Hi everyone, I'm Anita John. I was born in Rwanda but raised and currently still based in Cape Town, South Africa. I'm 22 years old and I work as a cybersecurity consultant. More specifically, I've been in the GRC space for the past 3 years.
How's it guys? I'm Callum Stegmann. I'm 22 years old. I am from Cape Town, South Africa, where I'm still currently living. I work as a cybersecurity consultant within the GRC space.
What's good, everyone? I'm Warren Shoko. I'm 23 years old. I was born in Zimbabwe, but I grew up in Cape Town and I'm currently based in Cape Town. At the moment, I'm a cybersecurity consultant specializing in security operations and penetration testing. At the moment, I'm doing a Bachelor of Science in Applied Math and Computer Science. It's a double major at UNISA.
I'm studying computer science, currently my second year at the University of the Western Cape, and I'm majoring in computer science and information systems.
I'm studying a cybersecurity degree in Germany at the International University of Applied Sciences.
At the moment, what mainly drives me is where I'm going to be in the future. So I consider myself to be someone that thinks long term. So I would say I'm very curious to see where I'm going to be in the next 10, 20 years. So like that. So it pushes me to wake up and be like, let's get the most of today. Because you never know where you're going to be in the future. So yeah.
I think the whole concept of growth would be my driving factor. I think I tend to get bored with the same routine, with repeating certain things over and over, with getting too comfortable in a certain position or doing certain activities. So I'm always just looking for how can I best do something that I've already done. You know, every morning I wake up, how can I live today better than yesterday? So I'd say that's my overall attitude with everything that I do. It's just always constantly looking for how can I grow in a certain space, position, whether that be my personal life, school or work, always just searching for growth.
In 2022, I was in Switzerland, and after searching for a job for a while in hospitality, I decided that I needed meaning, I needed purpose, and I love helping people. Hence why I was in hospitality, working as a steward. And I decided that cybersecurity was for me. I dove straight into it. Every single day that we're waking up for work, it's fantastic, it's awesome. I love the people that I will work with, and it makes me want to help people. And whether it's a small task or big task, I'm there. If it's late at night, early in the morning, whatever. Yeah.
So I love sports. When I was growing up, I played rugby. I played a little bit of rugby. I played soccer, club soccer, and I never got the opportunity to take sports seriously. Which is just because I didn't like, when you don't grow up financially sound, sports is not what's going to make you money easily. So it's like you don't get to take it that seriously. But if my parents had money, I definitely would be an athlete, and the sport I would do would be Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
So in high school, I remember Googling what are the most top paying jobs in South Africa. Software development was one of them. And also I think because my brother comes from that background, it's something that I initially thought I would pursue. However, if I have to be real with myself in terms of my interests and what I like, I think I would have pursued being a model. I do love being in front of the camera. I do love fashion. I do love just exploring with fashion, high-end fashion to be specific. I love taking pictures. So yeah, I would have probably been in the media space, modeling, possibly acting, anyway in the media space, on the runway. Love being on the runway. So yeah.
I love, as I said, helping people as my purest thing, but I did get to a point where I got frustrated with hospitality, so it would not continue in that space. However, I think that I really loved software development. I love coding. I love, spending hours behind the computer fighting problems, fighting bugs, and hoping that the first time you run code works, which is never the case. But I really enjoy that kind of area. I think that's where I would end up. I don't think. There's a possibility I would have ended up in a video editing space. I used to model as well, so I would possibly be in front of a camera, similar to Anita as well. But I think I do love this stuff as well in terms of video editing and sort of graphic design. I do have a side hustle to it in terms of I'm okay at it, I think. But yeah, I have a few options that I could go into if cybersecurity wasn't an option. But I'm very glad that it is for me.
Nobody sent an agenda, so what exactly are we doing here?
Warren, maybe you want to assist.
Oh, yeah, sure. So I'm under the belief that we're supposed to be doing a podcast.
A podcast? On what?
No idea. What do we all have in common?
We actually have a few things in common. But the main thing that we have in common is cybersecurity. And I think we probably should be talking about that.
inCyber podcast coming soon. Stay tuned.